Wake up. I said wake the sleepy time's over, little. Let's go.
You anybody else, Tariq, you'd already be dead. Yeah, little nigga. The moment you let Tommy in the penthouse to kill me was the moment you were no longer my son, and now you're my enemy.
Why are you trying to help Tommy?
Because he wasn't gonna hurt you and I owed him. You and me, little nigga, I gave you life.
Keep thinking you're smarter than me.
Don't ever make that mistake again, son. But maybe Tariq should confess.
What?
I mean, you know that. I want him to go to college. And I want him to keep his little black in jail. Maybe the best way for that to happen is for him to come forward. If I say I did it, then we all lose. Because I'm the head, right? Your little druggy daycare, that goes up in smoke, it gets exposed, and you go to jail. Nah, you can't keep covering for him. You said it. You said, Ghost, I can't teach a boy to be a man. Meanwhile, this boy has made a man's decision. So he should take a man's consequences. It's for our son to take responsibility for the mess he made. Running around here, losing our minds to save him. You, me, Tommy, Kanan, Lakeisha. It has not worked.
I hope you get everything you deserve, Ghost.
You know me. I always do.
I knew you'd end up here, little nigga. Right where you belong.
So there are a lot of questions. I got a ton of questions about why Ghost's letter was not read by Ghost. And the way I will answer this is that would have been ideal. But when we were unable to make that happen, I happened to be watching The Prince of Egypt. I know this is a random movie, but Val Kilmer played Moses in that movie. And when they decided to the God's voice in the burning bush, they actually used Val Kilmer's voice and they put a treatment on it. And the reasoning of the directors was that they felt like when we hear God's voice, it's our voice in a way. They felt that kind of, instinctively inside. So I thought, this is an interesting way of doing it. Like, how else could we do it? Because the other way to do it was in silence. And I thought there was some beauty in having Tariq read it himself. That said, there were a couple questions about whether or not it was an interpretation. It was not an interpretation. There were one or two questions like people didn't believe Ghost would have written that. This is a tough one as the writer, because if you believe Ghost as a character as I wrote him from the beginning, then you have to kind of believe me when I tell you stuff about him, because I would be the authority on that, right or no? That's also another argument, that Ghost belongs to you guys now. Once we shoot it and we air it, Ghost belongs to the fans. That's another argument. What I would say is that is what Ghost wrote him. Period. And I would also say that Tariq was only supposed to read that in the event he was arrested for murder, not in the event he committed a murder. I want to be really clear about that. Ghost is not saying, I knew you would get arrested. He's not saying, sorry, I need to go back. Ghost is not saying in the letter that I knew you would commit a murder. He's saying, I knew you would get arrested. I knew you weren't smart enough to do what you were doing. Now, here's the thing. If you go back and watch 610 and 615, and you tell me for sure that you don't think the man you saw would tell Tariq, you're not smart enough to pull this off, well, okay. But I actually think that is exactly what Ghost would say, which is that you should never have gotten caught. Now, here's the thing. Should Tariq have gotten caught? No. But did he trust the wrong person? Yes. And who was that? Kane. And you could also argue that trusting Braden didn't work out super well.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2, and we're going to be talking about the letter that Ghost he wrote to Tariq, and we're going to explain that letter. And of course, we know a lot of people was believing that Ghost did not write the letter. Some people believe that he did write the letter. So we're going to talk about that and, some theories about Ghost. Now, make sure you checked out my last video about Davis MacLean, his dark past, and what may happen to your boy Davis MacLean once his past is revealed, and of course him working with Cooper Saxe. But in this video, we want to talk about your boy Ghost in this letter. Now, I played those clips earlier on in this video for you guys just to show you the type of Ghost that we got in season 6 of Power. Now, first couple clips when he was talking to Tasha, That was in episode 10. And then the clip with him with the gun at Tariq's head, it was episode 7 of Power season 6. So I was just trying to show you, how his commentary was when he would talk to, of course, Tariq or about Tariq. Now in the live stream that Courtney Kemp did last week, she was asked the same question as far as, did Ghost actually write this letter? Some people believe that Ghost would never write that letter. And it's a lot of arguments about that topic of discussion. So I just wanted to put my 2 cents in once again. Now I explained to you guys in my recap that yes, I believe Ghost did write the letter, and I based it off the Ghost that we saw in Power season 6. That Ghost that we saw in Power season 6, y'all, the dude was crazy, man. He was all over the place, and he was letting people know exactly how he felt. That's the crazy part about it. The things that Ghost was telling characters, especially in episode 10, the things that he was telling all these characters were the same things that the fans has always said about each of those characters. He told Dre about himself, Tasha, Tariq. I mean, everybody got it. Rashad, Tate, he didn't care. He let everybody know exactly how he felt about them, and he did not hold back. Now, yeah, I guess that was more of a reason why he got taken out, but we know Tariq and Ghost, they had some disagreements, right? They had some major disagreements, but a lot of people still believe that he didn't write that Ghost would never write anything like that. Now, I explained to you guys in my past videos that, yeah, maybe it would be more of an argument, the Ghost from the original Power, I would say from season 1 up until about season 4 or 5. But that season 6 Power Ghost definitely could have wrote that letter, and he did. I mean, Courtney Kemp has already explained it to us and told us. That's why I put that video in there, just letting you guys know. You can hear it from her mouth that he wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Because she wrote the character out. She wrote the show. So it makes sense that he wrote it, whether we believe it or not. It is there. And also, we do know, just based off one of the trailers that they put out when the season first aired, we know that Tariq is going to burn that letter up. He's going to be very, very pissed off about this. As I told you guys, he is trying to prove to himself and, of course, his father that he can get the job done, that he can actually succeed in life. And that's what he's going to be determined to do. So when he gets out, expect your boy Tariq to be a little bit more sharper and assertive on certain things. And I'm pretty sure he's going to watch his every move, and also the people that is closest to him. He's going to watch all of them, and he better adapt a little bit faster in the second half of Power Book 2 Ghost season 2. Now, of course, a lot of people still say that Ghost is still alive. It's still out there. People still believe that he is alive. And actually, one of the fans, they asked, and I think it was in like 2 weeks ago on the live stream that Courtney Kemp did, one of the fans asked, why didn't they put up the RIP picture for Ghost yet? And this has been one of those questions that the fans have been asking for a long time. Why haven't they put up the RIP post like they've done for every other character? And Courtney Kemp said, look, that's not up to her. She said, that's all Starz. That's their decision as far as putting that up. She had nothing to do with it. So, maybe Starz knows the real answer. My prediction is this. They're, of course, using the whole Ghost is not alive, the fan theories, they're using that for promotion. It's great promotion when you think about it. When you mention Ghost, numbers go through the roof. Trust me, they go through the roof just by him even being mentioned. Of course, even that whole letter thing with Tariq, a lot of fans start talking. And you already know a lot of fans out there still believe that he is alive. They're going to continue to talk about it no matter what. No matter how many times they're told, no, he ain't here. He is gone. People don't care about that. If you mention his name, if you put all these little secret things in the show connected to Ghost, the fans, of course, they're going to assume that Ghost is still out there somewhere, that he faked his death, and that he will eventually return to the show. Look, at the end of the day, as I told you, this is straight up good promotion for the show. And by them not putting up that RIP picture like they've done for every other major character, to me, proves that they want fans to continue the conversation, to continue to talk about what if, or if he does come back, what's going to happen. It's just good promotion in my eyes. But you guys let me know down below what you think about it. What you think about the whole letter thing. As I told you, that goes from season 6 of Power. In my eyes, definitely wrote that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely wrote that. That season 6 Ghost was off the chain. He didn't play around, especially when it came to speaking his mind about Tariq and to anybody else that pissed him off. Y'all know how Ghost was acting. No one can stop me. That dude was on one. But it goes to show you that this man has so much power as far as the inspiration of people just watching the show. People love the character Ghost. And even though we knew eventually his time will come, people still miss the character. James St. Patrick definitely delivered in the original Power. And even in his death, he is showing you how big of a character that he was and how much he really meant to all of the Power fans. But like I said, man, it's straight promotion to me. I always told you guys I believe Ghost is dead. And if somehow he does come back, that's always going to be up to the writers. That's on them if they want to do that. But I honestly believe that the man is gone, and that's up to them if they want to, bring him back. And I always told you the way that they filmed it, the way that they did certain things, in my eyes, it was just to get people to talk about it. Just like now, people are talking about it, and they're going to continue to talk about it just because how everything ended. But you guys let me know, man. Leave your theories, predictions, everything down below, man. We're going to continue to talk about Power Book 2 Ghost. We know the second half is coming. Your boy Tariq, he got to get out of jail. And what is he going to do once he is released? And like I said, as far as the whole letter thing, I believe the Ghost from season 6 would have done this. It will be more of an argument if the Ghost from season 1 up into season 4 or 5 would have done this. I can see more of the argument there, but that season 6 Ghost definitely did this. And also, I would have rather had Ghost, his voice. If Amari could have came in and did his voice, I would have rather had him say it if they could have got that in there. But apparently that was not the case. But as I told you guys in the recap, that would have been crazy if they could have got your boy Amari to come in and say those lines. Just those small little lines would have had everybody going crazy. Everybody was going crazy just from what he wrote and Tariq reading it. Imagine if Amari would have came in and read those small little lines. Man, people would have went crazy just to hear his voice. And we already know that's straight up facts. But he definitely did it, man. Just like your boy Kanan said, he did it. He guilty. And should be no more questions asked about that. But we're going to continue to talk about Power, continue to get ready for the second half of Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2. You guys leave your theories, predictions, leave it all down below, man. But thank you for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.
Dope boys get robbed all the time, nigga.
I work hard for that money, Ghost.
And I worked hard for all of it you took from me. But you call me Ghost again, you hear me? It's the least you owe me back.